Welcome to all of you that are joining us. If you are joining us on the replay, thank you so much for checking in. We are days away from the first version of the LOA pregame. It's our free 7-day challenge taking place right here in this Facebook group. And every day this week, we've been unpacking some of the tools and some of the methodology that we've used to set up this training and give you an insight into exactly what you can expect from this free 7-day training, which starts on Monday, this Monday coming up. And just give you a sense of exactly how you can use this free 7-day training to enhance your lifestyle design journey. So even if you've been through this process of designing what a perfect day looks like for you, even if you have an understanding of manifestation or are a master in using the law of attraction in your life, this community challenge that we're going through is really going to be an enhancement to your lifestyle design journey. And today we're talking about the crossover between digital and analog, specifically with regards to this program. And I want to let Matt explain more or less the importance of how we're using tech in our business at Live More Perfect Days to support lifestyle designers. And rather than have tech be something that's used to distract us from our lives, it can be a really powerful tool when used intentionally to support a lifestyle design journey. So Matt, maybe just share some of the ways that we're using technology and the important role that tech plays for us as lifestyle designers at Live More Perfect Days.
I mean, there's so much great tech out there that, we were talking yesterday or the day before about how technology can really distract us and take away our attention, but there's also ways that we can leverage tech to really give us an edge in our lives, whether it's something like, a calendar that we carry on our smartphone that we can go with us, or using it for our law of attraction journey, for our manifestation journey. One of the things that I'm a person who likes to write, and so whenever I am doing things in my manifestation, I like to write things down. But the ability of bringing it with you digitally and taking it with you, I don't know, Gareth, what am I talking about here?
Yeah, there's so many different opportunities to use technology to support yourself. And I think as Matt was saying there, quite often tech can distract us from the things that we're trying to do. And the same platform on your phone, you can install things like, for example, on an iPhone or on an Android, something called screen time. And this tracks the amount of time that you're spending on specific apps, things like social media, etc. And you can set up that, for example, certain social media applications like Instagram and Facebook are not available to access in the evenings. So we suggest that you are very conscious of what you spend your time on before you go to sleep in the evenings. And so when you do that, you can set up your screen time to make sure that you're not on social media before you go to bed. We make sure that the first hour of our days are not spent on email, any news sites, any social media sites before we've done what we call a daily pregame. And the pregame is how you set up your day. So making sure that you are conscious of the apps that you're allowed to use. For me, that's my meditation app and my journaling app, and the app that we're going to show you now, which is the same app that we've used to create a digital order board. But this crossover between analog and digital is where Matt does his morning pregame. I do mine on my phone because I prefer the tech components, but Matt prefers to use his with a pen and paper. And the way we've designed our digital workbook, which we're going to show you now, as well as the order board that we use, which is our version of a digital order board, allows you to do both. You can have digital images as well as the ability to be able to take notes and write in a notebook and then attach those directly to your vision board so that you've got the ability to be able to sit down and write with a pen and paper the traditional way, which I like to do sometimes as well. Matt's first choice is pen and paper. But then as opposed to having to carry around notebooks to keep all of the morning pages that you're doing or your daily pre-games, you can take a photo of those and bring them in. So the technology, when it's used intentionally, really can support your lifestyle design journey.
Yeah, and that's part of what we're doing here at Live More Perfect Days is bringing in the right kinds of tech to support you on your manifestation journey. We're carrying around these smartphones on us every day and loading the apps we need to really keep us aligned, like Gareth was mentioning, the digital order board. When we were designing the LOA pregame that's going to start this Monday, we were contemplating the idea of, we knew that we needed a workbook, and we were originally going to do a PDF, but then we started looking at the tech that was available, and we created this concept called a digital workbook, which is something that you don't have to print out on a piece of paper. You don't have to, do all of that. It can all be done on your smartphone interactively, so that you have this piece of tech that can support you on your law of attraction manifestation journey. And so I think in today's live stream, what we want to do, Gareth, is jump in and kind of give a preview of what that digital workbook looks like, so that people can see, what is next week really going to look like as far as designing what a perfect day looks like for them, and what technology they're going to need to support them next week. Uh-oh, I'm all on screen now. It's just me. Uh-oh, did we lose Gareth? Did we lose Gareth and it's just me? Oh, no, there he is.
No, I'm back. I just didn't know. I think when I take myself out of there, it does this. So let's quickly, you can still hear me, right?
Yeah, we got you.
All right. So what I want to show you here is the inside of our digital workbook. So for those of you that have joined our challenge, this is what the inside of the Aloe Pregame digital workbook looks like. It uses a free application called Trello. And what I want to quickly just go back and bring you into is show you some notes that Matthew made. Matt, do you want to just show the notes that you made just to show exactly how you...
Yeah, so when I sit down and write about what I'm trying to bring into my life from a manifestation or law of attraction perspective, I like to sit down with the pen and paper, and I like to scribe. I like to sit down and really write down things and draw and use my pen. I grew up in an artist family, and so there was always art supplies around. I would always, have access to big posters and markers and paints and pens. And so my creativity really flows. I feel like I'm more in touch with my mind, and I'm more in touch with my creativity when I use a pen and paper. And I was actually quite resistant to jumping into the whole technology scene. When I first started getting involved with this journey with Live More Perfect Days, Gareth was like, Matt, download all this tech. And I'm like, no, I prefer notebook and pen. And so part of our two extremes of Gareth being so tech savvy and me being so pen and paper savvy is sort of what merged into what we're doing now, and finding these tech solutions that do both. And so one of the things that we do now with the digital workbook is I can write all of my notes here on my piece of paper. Then I can take my smartphone, I can open up my photo app, and I can take a photo of the drawing that I just did or the writing that I just did. And I can go, and I wish I had a screencast of my phone, but I can go and add this to my digital workbook as an image. And Gareth, if you pull up the digital workbook there, you're going to see, we're going to do it live. We're doing a live tech version right now.
So Matt is accessing the same digital workbook that you're going to use as a template. Everybody has their own. And Matt's now going to attach the drawing that he's been working on, or the handwritten notes, if that's your vibe. Write down the handwritten notes and then attach it directly to this app that's running directly on your smartphone or on your computer for free. And at the end of the 7-day challenge, you're going to have one centralized workbook where you can complete your notes directly on a specific card. So where are you going to put it, bro?
I'm putting it on day one overview, and I think I'm going to make it a cover.
There it is. It's coming through now. So Matt has now updated the image on this particular card. And if I click on this, this is the actual order board written analog text that Matt had on there. So this is the program that we're using, and we're helping you install so that you can work through the program that we're going to be going through, the 7-day challenge. And every single day here has a specific card. Saturday is our pregame for the phase. That is basically going to be us getting ready for this 7-day challenge. And once you've accessed this digital workbook, which you'll receive a link to this directly in your email, you'll open this particular card, and we will help you go through this. There'll be a video to support you to go through this particular card. This is on Saturday, and you're going to set up for your week. You're going to write down your gratitude, your orders, how you want to feel, how you want others to feel. And we'll talk you through that. And every single day that you go through this program with us, you'll have a card on your own digital workbook that you're able to get some instruction on the back of. And if you prefer to write handwritten notes, you'll do exactly what Matt did. You'll work on a notebook, and you can just take a photo of that and load it directly into your digital notebook as you work. Just quickly while we're in here, before I fly out of here, there are a couple of other links in this digital workbook. There is a whole install video that Matt does when you sign up for the LOA pregame. If you go to livemoreperfectdays.com/LOA pregame, you will, on the next page, get a link directly to your digital workbook. And just to let you know, this first card over here is a link to our community. And so this community is a Telegram community, which is another free app that you're going to load on your phone. And this is the conversation that you're going to have with the other lifestyle designers that are doing the 7-day challenge with you. So if any of you use WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger, it looks really similar. But this is our community here right now. Some of our team are supporting people inside this group, people getting excited in the group about where they're from and just their excitement about the challenge. And this is our community outside of the Facebook group for us to have conversations about the work that we're doing. And so you can connect with one another inside the community. There's a video that I loaded here, and just a social place for us to be able to connect and to stay connected and support one another as we go through this 7-day challenge.
Yeah, and one of the things about that Telegram group that I just want to jump in and speak into is that, when you get into Facebook, there's so many things that distract you on Facebook. All of our friends are on there. We're probably, each of us are members of dozens of different groups. One of the reasons why we started the Telegram forum is because we can easily drop in and communicate quickly about these things without getting caught up in stuff that might distract us. Like we were talking about the other day, Facebook is designed to more or less distract us and hold our attention in different ways. And when we're working on our law of attraction and manifestation journey, when we're trying to bring what we want into our lives, focusing on what's important is important. And so jumping into that Telegram group and having a channel exclusively dedicated to people who are on this journey with you, people who are trying to make conscious upgrades to their life, trying to align themselves to their own law of attraction and manifestation journey. That's what this Telegram group is all about. So when you get into the law of attraction pregame and you go and sign up, you're going to be able to access that Telegram group, and it's going to be super valuable because the conversations that take place in there are going to take place free from all of that distraction without you having to go navigate through Facebook to find those people who are doing these things alongside with you. So be sure you jump into that Telegram group. You go and register at livemoreperfectdays.com/LOA pregame.
That's it. I think the thing about Facebook and the thing about these different platforms is it's not that there's one that's better than the other. Yes, it's true that Facebook and most social media platforms are vying for your attention, and they can be quite distracting. But there's a place for that. There's definitely a place to be able to hang out with people in our Law of Attraction group and to get inspiration. But we feel when you're going through the 7-day challenge and you're doing the deep work of designing what a perfect day looks like for you as a way to learn about the Law of Attraction, that learning is best done in a place where there's a conversation that's free from the distractions of Facebook. So this, what is it called, Gareth? It's called the LOA pregame. Everything that you need to know about this tech that we're showing you now, even if you're completely tech averse, it's super simple to be able to do. We do a step-by-step video that shows you exactly how to load the digital workbook. It loads on an app called Trello. It's a free app that runs on your smartphone as well as your computer. And you can load it on either, wherever's easiest for you. If your vibe is to work on your phone, cool. If you like to sit and type and want to work at a laptop or a computer, Trello, your digital workboard will work. Your digital workbook will work from there as well. And Telegram is the same. It works on your smartphone as well as on your PC or your Mac. So it works across all platforms, and they're all completely free. There's videos that show you exactly how to set it up and how to load it. And if you ever have any challenges, just write a note in the Facebook group, and we'll help you get set up. So just to recap exactly what's happening this week. First of all, if you're watching this video and you are joining us for the LOA pregame, let us know by saying yes in the comments below. We're super excited. We've got over 150 people so far that are doing the 7-day challenge with us. And it's really exciting just to see people taking conscious control of their lives and their life by going through this program. And this is the foundational piece of understanding law of attraction, because you need to create an intentional plan for your life before you start learning about manifestation and bringing things into your life that are not aligned to a life plan. And so we will be supporting you. The way that it's going to look is there's going to be 7 days starting on Monday. There'll be 10 minutes of videos like this that we're doing now in this Facebook group. You'll watch them in the Facebook group. And then there'll be a prompt to go into your digital workbook and do an exercise for that day, 10 minutes of work that you'll do for that day. And perhaps you'll be asked to share something, to engage with your accountability partner, or to share inside the Facebook group or inside the Telegram community how that day's exercise went. And then you'll be free until the following day. And then we'll show up, we'll do another 10-minute video. If you can catch them live, amazing. If you're not able to catch them live, also not a problem. You can just watch them in the replay. We're laying out every single video that we're doing inside the units tab of this Facebook group. So the units tab is a collection of videos laid out in a very specific way where you can learn about law of attraction basics. You can learn about different manifestation techniques. There's different lifestyle design tools there. And there's an entire unit called LOA Pregame where we'll be putting every single video that we're doing in there so that you can work through this pregame with us. So I think that's it on the tech. Matt, did I miss anything on the technology side that you want to just speak into?
Sorry, I muted myself. Can you hear me? Yes. No, I think that's it on the tech side. I guess, yeah, I'm excited. Tomorrow's our first pregame for the whole week. So what time are we getting started tomorrow, Gareth? When is the
about the same time tomorrow? About the same time tomorrow, we're going to do a pregame. So those of you that are registered are going to be available for your first call tomorrow at about this time. Again, if time zones are not going to fit for you, or this time tomorrow is not good for a pregame, you can catch it on the replay. The idea of the pregame is for you to really just be intentional about what you want to get out of this week. And what I'm mentioning at the moment is bringing awareness to this part of you that is going on a free program. And I want to talk about the real cost of a free program. A free program means that you're not paying any money for the next 7 days of content, of this digital workbook that we're sharing with you, with the Facebook community, with the Telegram group that we're setting up. And so all of that's free. But what is expected is that you're prepared to invest your time and your attention to go through this program as a way to be able to get results. And I hope that all of you are clear that your time is the most precious resource that you have, because it doesn't matter how much money you've got, you can't buy more time. And so if you are a full yes to going on this program, you're not going to be expected to pay money. But in order to make this program work in your life, you're going to be expected to go through this entire week, to go through all of the exercises, and to do the work. And that's going to take some time. It's going to take roughly 20 minutes a day for 7 days. And Zen, my cat, is going to be it's going to be an investment of time. And so if you're going to take the time to sign up to this program, you're going to be expected to do this work. And I don't want anybody to be under the impression that just by signing up for the program that suddenly you're understanding law of attraction, or that the life plan that you want is going to create itself. We're going to be guiding you on this process. We've got all these technical tools that we've been showing you now that can support you on this journey, but you need to invest the time to do this. And we need to make sure that if you're in for this program, that you're in for the entire program. We're going to expect that you're part of the accountability team, which means that if you show up, we're going to put you in a pair with somebody, if you don't have an accountability partner already, to work through this program and to be able to show up for one another and check in with each other. So if Matt and I were accountability partners, we don't have to be online at the same time. We could be on opposite sides of the world. But on day 3, I'm going, hey, Matt, it's Gareth here. I just did my perfect day work and financial plan. Super excited about it, just checking in to make sure you did the same. And he would send the same back to me. We're using Telegram or the Facebook channel, whatever's best for you to communicate. But you have to do the work. You have to go through this program. You have to invest the time, and you have to do the exercises on every single day if you're going to make this work. So if you're a full yes and you're prepared to invest the time, and you're prepared to go through this process of loading these 2 apps on your phone, engaging with the community, and doing the work as we guide you over this next week, what you're going to see in your life is magical. Myself and Matt and Melissa and my team, we've all done this stuff. We've all got our perfect days. We've got our digital order board. We've installed this tech on our phone. We're intentional about the way we start our days, and we're intentional about the way we're living our lives by using these tools. And so we're here to guide you, but we're not able to do it for you. And so if you are a full yes and you are looking to make a change in your life that's going to make a difference in a world that feels like it needs more of us to stand up and be intentional about how we're designing our lives, this program is going to be for you. And we're excited to go on this journey with the 150 odd people so far, and probably be more than that by the time we kick off on Monday. We're only taking registrations until Sunday, and then this program is closed, and we're not sure when we're going to be running it again. So don't sit there and go, I'll catch the next one. If you're thinking about it, the call is to jump. And when you jump, the call is to jump in and do the work. So livemoreperfectdays.com/LOA pregame. Both my cats are here now. The link is showing up on screen right now. You can register for free with just your name and email address, and we'll be sending you a series of emails that'll get you set up, get the tech set up, your digital workbook, and the community. And we'll see you tomorrow for our pregame, which is basically getting ready for this week. You're going to set your intentions for this week. You're going to list exactly what it is that you want to get out of this pregame for you, not my intentions, not Matt's intentions, your personal intentions of what you want to get out of this week. And then we're good to go for Monday when we start day 1 of the LOA pregame. Matthew.
Yes,
I'm here. Are they building there?
They're building. They got construction right outside my window. So, yeah, I don't know.
Cool. All right. Thank you very much for showing up today, everybody. It's so good to see you. I hope you have a beautiful week so far. We're really excited about this pregame. My cat is drinking my water straight out the water bottle. Much love for this beautiful community. Thank you so much to Melissa and the Live More Perfect Days team that have been working so hard behind the scenes, creating social media content to support all of you to get firstly into this program. And they're going to be helping writing emails next week so that you get everything that you need to make sure that you get through this week. You have all the support you need. We are excited to see you next week. And starting tomorrow in our LOA pregame.
See y'all.
Take it easy. See you on Monday. Much love. Ciao.